welcome back everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to R&R Canoe Adventures. How's everyone doing out there? Hopefully everyone is doing all right. Y'all have reached the red light video for night 22 here on the edge of Appalachia. It has been a interesting day. That it has. And I'm going to go ahead and while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to get the public service announcement out of the way. The red light video here at R&R Canoe Adventures means that's the stoplight. That's the end. There is no more videos for the day after this. It's just relax time and chill time. But also here at R&R Canoe Adventures, once a year, maybe once every 2 years at the least, I like to do a multi-week adventure to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. Season 1 was... of course, season 1, the island. It was 23 nights alone on an island. Season 2 was season 2, Deep Woods, 27 nights alone in the woods. And I think I may have I'm not sure what I just said for the island, whether I said 23 or 27. It was 23 nights alone on an island. And now this here is season 3, Redux, 29 nights alone on the edge of Appalachia, again, to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. Booyah! I got that out of the way. I remembered immediately as soon as I started the video tonight, so that is pretty good. At least for me. Sometimes I forget stuff, you know. All right, now today's rundown, which is what the red light video is for. Talk about everything that has happened during the day or went on. I got up this morning about 9:30, and then I went to pass out Louisiana. I still felt wiped out, so I laid back down and snoozed out for about another hour. So we'll bump that up to 10:30 when I finally got out of the cot, or off of the cot. And I did sit around in here long enough to charge up a couple of vapes real quick and top off the camera battery. And then it was coffee and breakfast time. We did the coffee boil, and we had the strawberries and cream oats for breakfast. And it was delicious. Coffee was off the chain like it always is. And I've got that down pat too now. So I only heat up the water till it's steaming real good. Do not bring it all the way to a boil. And that way, you know, it is drinkable. You ain't got to sit around waiting for, 20 minutes for your coffee to cool off. So I'll take that. Let me have a vapor, y'all. Then, after breakfast, I sat around camp out there and chilled. I polished off all of my coffee. I drank every drop. And like I say, it was killer. Then I took a stroll, a hike, whatever you like to call it. And we got in 4 episodes of Fishing with Island Rob. I highly enjoyed bringing you guys those episodes and bringing you a couple fish. We got those 2 nice fish. If y'all have watched the videos, you got to see we got the decent little smallmouth. He was a really pretty fish. And then we also caught that really nice striped bass. He was also a very pretty fish. I think the first episode there we did not catch one. I think the second episode we caught the bass. Third episode we caught the striped bass, white bass, whatever you want to call him. And then the 4th episode, I don't think we caught anything. I do know we had some bites on the episodes where we did not catch a fish that I know for sure it was a fish. I could tell by the way it felt when he slammed into the lure, so that was pretty cool. And I do hope you all got to enjoy last weekend's episode, which was a dinner here on the edge of Appalachia. We had the dehydrated cheeseburger mac, and woo, man, I'm telling you, I was whooping it up during dinner, and I'm still telling you that stuff is killer, y'all. I highly enjoy the meals. They're all really good. Tons of killer flavor, all kinds of good ingredients in there. Like for the cheeseburger mac, you got to have your mushrooms, you got to have your banana peppers, you got to have your diced up tomatoes, you got to have, a buttload of garlic, just really make it scrumdiddlyumptious. And it was. Then let's see, after dinner, I pretty much started gathering things up, getting them ready to get into the shelter for the evening. I did watch the yellow jackets for a while, flying in and out of their underground nest. Just kind of sat there and kept an eye on them, buzzing in and out, up and down. It's a sight to behold. I think I will try to get a little video of them and post it up here on the channel. Pretty cool. All right. Anything else go on? Let me think on it. Oh, coyotes. I've heard them a little bit tonight. They do sound much further off, like maybe they're up on my land somewhere. And owls, I have heard them. They're not as far away, but they're not right here in camp either. Maybe mid-range or something. I'll probably hear them more later tonight. At least I expect to, and the coyotes as well. Keep trying to catch their full shows that they put on, catch an audio clip of it, but it's not working out so well. All right. Let me think. Think some more here, y'all. I think that's really about it. Do know it's already getting like super chilly tonight. It's supposed to get down to 37. I'm already back up to 3 layers. I got on the pullover, underneath that the thermal, underneath that my t-shirt. So I have another 4th layer laying over here on the floor behind me, ready to deploy into action, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to be freezing out here, Yeah, it's that Sherpa lined flannel. That sucker helps a lot. Plus it's got the hood. To help hold in some heat and stuff. All right. Don't think really anything else has went on today, y'all. Oh, I know one thing went on. Something that hasn't happened the past couple nights, and that's a little bit of the high strangeness. I did hear a short yell of some type. We'll call it a yowl again, down on the island. And then shortly thereafter, I heard one rock being thrown. That was it. I heard it bounce off of other rocks where something had heaved it through the air. So, yeah, a little bit of high strangeness. A little bit of high strangeness going on, and there may be a little bit more, before the night's over with. I've thought about starting a series, and not really a series, but I come up with a name anyhow. Gonna do maybe an episode this year here. We'll call it Story Time with Island Rob. And this one is going to be a little bit of Sasquatch talk. Maybe talk about some of my past experiences with this animal. At least what I think, was this animal. And it's happened numbers of times over the years. On an adventure, Something always seems to go on, where I find something like a footprint or something like that. But yeah, if I decide to do that, do the little series, and whenever I have a spooky story to tell or some kind of story to tell about happenings in the woods, that's what we could call it, Story Time with Island Rob. And then put the little title after it, So anyhow, I don't know. Just thinking, y'all, you guys are, as I've said before, the only ones I had to talk to out here. So that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to you guys, All right. Thinking on it all, the Solar Jenny did not even bother taking that up to the panel today. I mentioned that in an earlier episode, and I think it's going to be all right, until morning time. Seems like there's still plenty enough power on there, and that should hold us over. Tomorrow, though, I'll be sure to plug it up because I don't want to run out of power. That's what, supplies all the juice for the whole everything. So, yep. I think that's it, guys. As far as today's happenings go. Yeah, I'm going to call it. I'm going to say that's exactly what the deal is. Seems like to me there is other stuff I wanted to tell y'all, but as usual, I don't remember what it is, Yeah, so on that note, this is the red light video, and anybody who follows along, at least, knows what that means. And those people that do follow him, they be pondering the question when they see this thumbnail on the YouTube here. Is Island Rob going to hug a beer for night 22 on the edge of Appalachia? Booyah, you can bet he definitely is. Island Rob is definitely going to hug a beer. You know, we're going to make that happen. Before I even pick the beer up, I'm going to dedicate this beer hug to my brother, as he's the one that started the whole thing, and he is long gone now. That's his thing, hugging a beer. I'm going to send this beer hug out, and then we'll send it out to my bros, Joey Rager, Scott Baker, and Travis Lockaby of Hampton, Ohio. And then I'm also going to send the beer hug from Island Rob to everyone else out there. So we're going to make it a thing. Right here we have it, y'all. We have tonight's fodder. I think that's the right word for this little episode here. And we're going to go ahead and pop him open. There we go, y'all. We have the beer hug ready. I truly hope everyone is doing all right out there before I hug this beer. I really do. You know? All right, guys. In memory of my brother Kurt, and as a hug to everyone else, let's make this beer gone. Night 22 beer hug in process, y'all. Excuse me, guys. That was killer. That was definitely killer. She is empty, guys. The night 22 beer hug is in the books. And I hope you all enjoyed your hug from Island Rob. I really do. Best one I can give you anyways. You know? So we'll do what we can. And if my brother Kurt is up there or somewhere watching the happenings, as they say, about people who have passed on, they can kind of see what's going on and stuff. And if he is up there, that's a beer hug for him, you know. All right, guys. I am going to have a vape here and think on the matter, and we still have to pour our shot of Black Label. And then, yeah, we can just about call it. So what are y'all doing tonight when you're watching this video, you know? Anything else, you know, exciting going on? What y'all have for dinner? Anything tasty, you know? Watch anything good on the tube? Check out any adventure videos. Maybe check out some R&R Canoe Adventures videos, maybe, you know? Some of the previous seasons or something. Yeah, leave me some comments, y'all. You know, let me know. Talk to me. And if you like the videos, as I always say, you know, smash that thumbs up button, y'all. Throw me a like out there. Let me know you was on the channel. And I'm glad to have you for anyone that does watch, you know. Like I always say, and not always, but like I say in a lot of videos, I hope someone gets some kind of entertainment value out of them, you know. Really do. That's what it's for, y'all, you know. Entertainment for you guys, and as awareness for some terrible diseases, you know. Come out here and do it for all those reasons. Yep. As I've also said before, you know, it's some venture. Ain't no vacation, you know. Really, it's not, you know. I do enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I've always been an adventure like type of person, you know, as far as going out and having time spent in the woods or the wilderness or whatever you want to call it, you know. Yep. Oh, let's pour that shot of Black Label, guys, before we forget, you know. Because I'm able to pull. There you go. Excuse me, guys. I'm able to pull that exact stunt. But we have the oldie shot glass, which has been in use here on this adventure, and Season 2 Deep Woods. And we have the Jim Beam Black Label. Having a shot as per usual. Now, if this here bottle gets down too low before the last night, then we will stop, because we got to have one final shot for the last night of season 3 Redux, you know, just to sip and enjoy like I do with my shots. I see no point usually in just shooting a shot like people usually do with them, you know. You can't enjoy the flavor that way, you know. All like whiskeys, and, you know, and they have their own flavor profile, worthy of slow drinking and tasting, you know. At least that's my opinion on the matter. So, all right, we got that done. Also have me another beer in here, which I will enjoy at my leisure with that shot, along with some entertainment tonight. Yeah, guys, I think that covers it. Day 22, y'all. Can't believe it, you know. Troas. Tromag. If you're out there, dude, definitely mash that thumbs up button, brother. Leave me a message, you know. Send me a little beer mug in the message there or whatever. Indeed. Thinking on the matter, guys. All the hound dogs. If y'all have been following along a number of episodes ago, when we did some fishing with Island Rob and I was leaving, you know, I told the story about the wild hound dogs. 3 of them what showed up and was all like mad dogging me and stuff and growling and snarling and all that. I have not seen them since that time, you know. They have not showed back up. I saw some hounds that I thought might have been them, but I couldn't swear to it, you know. Yep, I'm never going to forget that, guys. And call that the hound dog incident. Had 2 incidents on this adventure. It was that one and then what I like to call the Chinese incident. So, yeah, that's a good one too. If y'all have not seen the red light video for that night, I think it's on there, or it would be the night following, one of the 2. Yeah, that was something, guys. It really was. I was one ticked off individual that night. Then people showed up, and I don't know where they come from, know nothing about them, you know, what they're doing, or anything except causing an issue in the middle of nowhere at that, you know. All right, I think that is finally going to do it for this red light video. I'm going to let you all go. I'm very glad I got to bring you all along for all of today's happenings and all of the episodes that got made for this day. And we'll do it again tomorrow. And for the rest of the time until this here adventure is over. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, let y'all go. And wherever you are or whatever you may be doing and whoever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good time of it and not having too much of a hassle while you're at it. And be sure you tune in next weekend. It's going to be a coffee bowl and breakfast here on the edge. So that'll do it, y'all. Until next weekend. Good night, everybody.